Ventures. In today's video, we will be discussing about the overall scenario of real estate market across Hyderabad. So basically, I will be giving you a holistic view about Hyderabad and today's real estate market situation. All right. So the basic idea behind me coming up with this video is for the fact that I do have number of friends, relatives, and dedicated customers who lives in abroad, and they always wanted to know the real-time scenario of Hyderabad real estate market. So I guess with this video, they will probably have a fair idea as to what exactly is happening across Hyderabad in terms of real estate market. And this video will also help guys who lives outside the Hyderabad, and I guess this video will also help the guys who are my Hyderabadi friends in order to enhance their overall knowledge. So let's get started, guys. So this is HMDA Master Plan 2031, guys. So I will be explaining you guys about the overall development of Hyderabad by dividing this HMDA Master Plan into 4 zones: East, West, North and South. Okay, so this is basically West, this is South, this is East, and this is North. So this HMDA Master Plan talks about various things, like it talks about residential zones, it talks about conservative zone, forest zone, so on and so forth. And this ring which you are seeing here, this ring is the outer ring road. And if we see on the right hand side, we do this chart talks about various residential zones like R1, R2, R3, R4. Then we have commercial zone in blue color, and then forest zone in green color. So it is self-explanatory, guys. So here we do see orange color. So this orange color describes the residential zone across the Hyderabad, and the green color dark green color talks about the forest zone, so on and so forth. So what we can do is we can start off with the west side of Hyderabad, and I will be talking about in depth about west. So we have west here, guys, and in west you can see a lot of residential zone here. I mean, you can see a lot of orange color here. So a lot of residential zone is in west, and then we have in south, and then we have in east, and then we have in north. So let's talk more about west. And before proceeding further, the red lines which you see here, this connects to important highways. All right, here the west, when we talk about west connects to NH65, which is Mumbai highway. And the west is always a west, guys, because this west has gained a lot of popularity after the inception of high tech city in the year 1998. Since then it has been growing and growing until today it is growing. All right, so the west consists of popular locations like, you know, we have Gachibowli, high tech city, then we have Chandanagar, Mokila, and then we have lot many popular places. We have financial district, and then we have lot many things, guys. I mean, it is fully developed because of the fact that we have lot of international companies here. This is already up and running because of huge job possibilities and because of huge job prospects. So this area is evergreen. Okay, this area has already grown, and the prices here are very high. I mean, if we have to talk about buying a piece of land near high tech city, Madhapur and Gachibowli, or whatever it is, then we may get it. No, we may get the plot for like 70 to 80,000 per square yard. That's how it is. All right. So this, why I say this area is still growing, because of the fact that, you know, if we go from Patancheru, then if we go from Rudraram, Sangareddy, and then Sadashivpet, and then if we go to Zahirabad, in between Sadashivpet and Zahirabad we have NIMS coming up. Okay, and this NIMS, guys, it will be in a proximity. I mean, it will be somewhere across 13,000 acre of land. Okay, it's very huge. So a lot of things are happening in this place. The rates are already saturated here. I mean, if I as an investor want to invest or buy a land here, I will think twice, because the rates are skyrocketing. Okay, so the next option an investor will always look out is either for south or either for north, because of the fact that the commutation will be easy in between west and north and between west and south. I mean, if somebody lives in south or in north, the commutation part becomes very easy with the help of the different exits which we have in place. All right, so I guess the west is pretty much clear here, and then we can move on to the next part, that is the south. Here I will be taking a lot of time, guys. I mean, I will be talking about this south maybe for five minutes at least, because this is what is a happening place in Hyderabad right now. Lot of development we see in south, guys. South has got lot of development, guys. I mean, if from Gachibowli, if we take exit 14, we go to Tukuguda, and from Tukuguda we see a lot of development. I mean, in few distance we will find the Shamshabad International Airport, and then we see the Fab City, E-City, and then we have Hardware Park. Then we have lot of reputed builders working on villas. To name few, we have Ramki, reputed developer. Then we have Videocon. Then we have Signature. And then we have Kaveri. So a lot of things are happening on the development front as well in terms of constructing villas. And when we talk about government project, we have Rangareddy Collectorate office coming up. And then this is also huge. The current collectorate office is in Lakdi Kapul, so it will be shifting to this place very soon. All right, and then we have lot of aerospace companies, defense manufacturing companies, lot of educational institutions like Aga Khan International School. Then we have Shri Shri International School. And when we talk about famous companies like Amazon and Microsoft, Amazon is setting up 3 data centers here. One is at Mir Khan Pet, and second one is at Fab City, and third one is at Shabad, guys. Here somewhere we have Shabad, yes. So Mir Khan Pet one is already under development. I guess within 5 to 6 months it will be up and running. I have seen it. It's almost into finishing stage of construction. So Amazon data centers are coming up in the south itself, and then we have Microsoft data center, guys. These are also coming in the southern side of Hyderabad. So somewhere near Shabad and on the Shadnagar highway road. Okay. So we have a lot of articles which talks about Microsoft and Amazon data center. So this place is much happening. Now the real thing is, the important part here is we will be very soon coming up with pharmaceutical hub here. Everybody knows what pharmacy is all about. I mean, if you don't know, then pharmacy will be the world largest pharmaceutical hub coming in between Sri Sailam and Sagar highway. So it will be a very huge one. I mean, it is constructed on at least 20,000 acre of land, guys. It's very huge. I mean, this will be we will have pharmaceutical manufacturing companies, then we will have pharma research and development, then we will have pharma ancillary hub, then we will have pharma universities coming up. So a lot of talk is going about pharmaceutical stuff. And as per the recent update, an MOU has been signed between Telangana government and the King's College of London, wherein they have planned to set up university, I mean the higher education stuff in the pharmacy itself. So this is by and large is a happening place. So the south is not just developed because of the upcoming pharmacy, and there will be a no U-turn for pharmacy, because this is a center and state approved project. When I say center and state approved project, it means this project is going to come in due course of time. So already the development started. I have seen power grids of both state and the central government in near Mir Khan Pet, just before the Amazon data center. And then this has been put into a special category called NIMS, which is National Investment Manufacturing Zone. We have very few NIMS across India, guys. The first NIMS which I talk about was in between Sadashivpet and Zahirabad, and this is the second NIMS which I am talking about. So two NIMS are coming up in Hyderabad. All right. So now the importance of South, I say, is just because of the fact that it is close to West, as explained earlier. And another important thing is, if we see the orange color, it talks about more of residential zone. So after West, if we see, this is the South, where we have a lot of residential zone. And here we have Mir Khanpet, which I was talking about. Mir Khanpet, if you see, this is again in residential zone, guys. So here also a lot of development is happening, and then a special road is constructed in between Sagar Highway and Sri Sailam Highway, which is for about 25 kilometers long, and this road will have a 200 feet road, guys. If you don't know what exactly 200 feet road means, then you might have seen IKEA store, and in front of IKEA store, the road which we see on the high-tech city is 200 feet road. So this entire 25 kilometer road, which will connect Sagar Highway and Sri Sailam Highway, will be of 200 feet road. Okay. And now, yeah, I guess this is by and large info about the South, and now we will move to the east part of Hyderabad. So let's talk about east, guys. Let me first clear the air wherein people believes the east is not a happening place at all. In my opinion, east is already developed and more development is already in place. The government of Telangana has got huge plans for the future development of east. Let me quickly walk you through about the east, guys, so that you can have a clear opinion why east is also an important place. Firstly, when we compare with west and south, yes, east has got less amount of residential zone. And if we talk about east, I mean, if we have to consider from Ghatkesar to Warangal, from Ghatkesar Warangal is like close to 120 kilometers, guys, and the other highway which connects is the Vijayawada highway. So the beauty of Ghatkesar and Warangal is, what I have seen is in every 15 to 20 kilometer there is some sort of development landmark here. For instance, prior to Ghatkesar, we have Infosys campus, which is built on 450 acre of land. And then we have Ghatkesar. Ghatkesar, everybody knows, it's a popular hotspot for a number of engineering colleges. And then if we take this route itself, then we find a dry port coming up. This is a proposed dry port which will be coming up on roughly 430 or 450 acre of land, and this will be huge. I mean, dry port will be a huge stuff. Then if we go a bit further, then we have a very, very popular Yadadri temple, which is already open, and this is constructed on 1400 acre of land. So this is also very huge, guys. And then if we go a little bit further, we have Kakatiya mega textile stuff coming up, and this is very huge, guys. I mean, the Telangana government already proposed to come up with this textile hub, and I guess this will be roughly on 2000 to 3000 acre of land. So this will provide a lot of job employment, and so a lot of growth will happen once it is up and running, guys. And the next thing is we have Warangal highway here. The Telangana government is planning to have a smart city kind of a thing for Warangal highway, wherein they will have multiple IT hubs and all those things in the future. So if we see overall development of east, yes, this development is a bit slow compared to south and west, but this is ideally good for investment, future investment. If you are looking for investment, long-term investment especially, let's talk about like 8 to 10 years, or in fact 6 to 10 years, then I feel this belt is very good for the investment purpose. So you need to decide, guys, what's your plan of investment, what is the exit period. whether you want a short exit period or whether you want a long exit period. So based on my explanation and based on your research, you can take a final call on it. So and then the Telangana government is also planning to come up with IT hubs near LB Nagar as well. So that is also a future plan. So by and large, in future, this belt will have a lot of development to be seen. So now let's move on to the north, guys. So this is north, guys. If you compare again with all the rest of the three zones, here we have very less amount of residential zone. More are into forest zone and conservation zone. So but north is very popular. Why? I will give you all the possible information here. North basically connects three highways. One is Medak, one is Nagpur, and one is Karimnagar highway, guys. Here we have a very important place in north, which is called as Turkapalli. Okay, Turkapalli is very important place. This is what the Turkapalli is. In Turkapalli, we have a small pharmaceutical hub kind of a thing, wherein we have Genome Valley. If anybody don't know Genome Valley is a place where we have Bharat Biotech. This Bharat Biotech has saved a lot many lives during COVID times by coming up with Covaxin, guys. So this Bharat Biotech is very important, and this Genome Valley is based on 600 acre of land. It's huge. We have few other pharmaceutical companies as well, like we have Novartis and other companies too. So and then why this place is important is because we have Sikandrabad, and then we have Shamirpet. Here we have Kompally. So everybody knows in Sikandrabad is basically a business hub, and business people prefer to live in Kompally, Shamirpet, so on and so forth. And the Medchal is also an important place here. So now, as per the recent update, KTR has launched an IT hub near Medchal Junction, guys. This IT hub has a capacity to accommodate 100 companies here, and then it will give a lot of employment too. This IT hub is based on 10 acre of land, so it's again huge. So the foundation stone has already been set. It will be developed soon. Because of this factor, this place has got a lot of development across, and this Genome Valley is the center of attraction here, guys. And yeah, and lot of companies like Biological E recently invested 1800 crores of rupees in Genome Valley. So I mean, this place is also playing a very vital role, and I feel this place will also definitely have a future, even though it has got less amount of residential zone, because of the fact that it is very close to west. I mean, if we talk again about commutation, this place is very near to west, so this place will also have a lot of investment opportunities. And this place, if somebody is planning to invest in this place, then obviously they will have a good amount of return, guys. So this is all about north, to be precise. So to sum it up, guys, Hyderabad is becoming a very happening place. In the last few years, we have seen a lot of development. In fact, when we talk about pharmaceutical hub as a whole, you might be aware or not, I don't know, but Hyderabad is called as the vaccine capital of entire world. It's not just India but the world. And also 40% of the Indian bulk drugs are produced in Hyderabad itself. So it has got a lot of importance. World is keeping a close eye on Hyderabad for the fact that it has got a lot of importance in each and every sector. I mean, you yourself have seen the overall development from west, south, east, and north. So I guess, guys, by watching this video, you have a very fair idea as to where exactly the development is happening, what all is happening, and what is not happening. Okay, in my opinion, wherever you want to invest it, but the only thing is you need to decide whether it has to be short term or long term. In my opinion, if you want me to give the final opinion, then west is already saturated. The next immediate happening place is south, and north and east are equally important. If somebody is planning for a long term investment stuff, then you can always look into north and east. If somebody is looking for investment like 4 to 5 years, then they can always focus on the south part. And then west is always the best, and you know what is happening in west. And if you are looking for something for the longer run, then you can always go towards the Sadashivpet and Zahirabad, where we have the NIMS coming up. All right, so the bottom line is, guys, you need to think and act, because it's all about our hard-earned money, how you want to invest. And you can do your research part as well, because in today's world everything is in black and white on Google. Everything is available. I mean, you can cross-check what all I have said with the help of Google, and then you can take a final call on it. And I mean, if you need any sort of assistance, you can always contact our team. I have shared my contact details in the description, guys. We Mag Realty Ventures is basically a channel partner with a lot many development companies who have a lot of experience into real estate market. I mean, we tie up with companies who have got decades of experience. And then few of our companies with whom we have tied up, they are the member of Credite, and few have ISO 9001 and 2015 certification, and they have a clean record, they have a good storyboard altogether. And then the ventures which we have in place, all are DTCP and RERA approved ventures. So if we talk about linked documents and all those things, you will get a link document of nearly 40 to 50 years. So everything is clean, guys. I mean, you can blindly believe on our ventures, and then you can proceed accordingly. So I want to thank you guys for your time. If you need any assistance in buying and selling any of the ventures, you can always contact our team, and we will be happy to assist you further. Thank you so much for your time once again, guys. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends, so that they can also be aware of what is happening across the overall Hyderabad in terms of real estate stuff. And yes, guys, I will be coming up with more of these videos for you to have a detailed understanding of what's happening with the overall market in Hyderabad. Thank you once again, and have a very wonderful day, guys. Thanks a lot.